Alright, during the summer, this parking garage, Putnam Street Garage, was shut down for renovations. For the most part, it was because on a rainy day, it rained everywhere, even here on the bottom floor. So there was no real dry spot anywhere in this garage. But have they fixed anything else? We're gonna find out, and we're gonna stagger going up and down the stairwells, so we're gonna see how well they've done in renovations. I'm also here to bowl at Putnam Street Lanes across the way. There seems to be a halo effect going on, probably because it's cold out. Doesn't look like they did much with paint. So we're just gonna walk around and it looks lovely. It is a little cold, so yeah. Now, somebody destroyed the original parking meter thingy over there. Man, boy, am I jittery. And they replaced it with this, and they never put up a sign saying that a new thing was put up. So I do not trust the city. So I'm just going to press any key. I'm going to put in a bogus number because they claim, well, fair enough, free parking. I don't trust them. They probably will get rid of that at some point. So let's take a look at how well this place is maintained. Typically this is for key carded members, and it's not open to the public, but on Saturdays and Sundays it is. And it looks completely empty. It also doesn't look like they did anything with the paint. I think my camera's acclimating to the cold, so I'm getting that halo effect. Alright, we see somebody there. And since we're alternating stairs, we're obviously alternating floors. So what we'll do is we'll just go halfway down a landing to see what things look like. And it's already looking like crap. Yep, it's all buttoned up nicely. Said the guy who notices that there's still a leak after they fixed them all. And as you can see, yeah, I guess I'm cold. Cold enough I can't stop jittering. You can see the paint job is really good. And the stairs are in excellent shape. So we're going to go up a level. Yep, they fixed all the leaks. Explains that very well, doesn't it? Alright, up we go, another level. More beautiful paintwork here. Ah, yes. The renovations were well worth it, weren't they? I mean, if they were going to do some of the structural stuff, they should have gone and done the cosmetic. Now, I know if they scrape away the paint and paint over it, it's not going to be the best looking thing, but at least it looks like you're trying. Here we are. Yeah, it's probably because I got the little nubby thing for the tripod on this thing, which is why it's also a little harder to hold. I can't imagine why this thing leaks. Those aren't boulders or little rocks, although those are. These are holes. There's holes in the surface. Beautiful. So like I said, we're going to alternate. As you can see, there's been graffiti over there. They just painted it over with anything that worked. Again, paint job's a little less than desirable. And again, proof that they completely eliminated all the leaks that are in the garage, just like they were going around to do. Here's some more holy goodness. I mean, during the summer, they could have repainted this thing. Like I said, if they chip away the paint, this paint, which comes off easy, and this garage was built in the mid-'80s, so no lead paint at all. About 7 or 8 years after it was made illegal. Yeah, you might have some high and low spots, but at least it will look better. And we're alternating the staircases again. So I can't see why they couldn't have spent some time repainting. Let's look at the elevator shaft. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go down a half floor. Rust. Yeah, this garage is definitely winning the Major Taylor Award, that's for sure. Look at that. There it is. That's literally coming apart. You can see the rust forming on the so we'll go down a half. Actually, we're down a hole. Oh yeah, good thing I did. That looks good. So doesn't that. Alright, up one. This is where we started, at least on this staircase. This is where we're going. I mean, when Leominster redid theirs, they repainted everything too. And it was probably the cheapest thing they could have done. And they didn't. We'll look at that in a moment. Oh yes, as you can see, it definitely gets better. Now there's a huge expansion gap between the elevator bank and this. And notice that they have a cover on it. Take note, Mart, you should do this to the Leominster MBTA garage. Those are actually in good shape. There are 4. Showing you some more of the wonderful paint job there. More divots. And beautiful paint work there. Heading to the outside. Compact cars. That's what that says. I finally figured it out. Sign for the elevator over there. Maybe really hard to see in the video, especially with YouTube compression, but there it is again, compact cars. Now we've transitioned over to level 5. Where we get to look at beautiful downtown Fitchburg, which actually up here doesn't look too bad at all. Here's a building that Putnam Street Lanes is in, where I will be going next. This video will be made after I make the impromptu bowling video here. Here it is from this side, plus more of Fitchburg's beauty. So you can see how they can, how Putnam Street Lanes exists. It's that whole section with the blinds on it. and that little piece right there. Other than that, it's all vacant. I think somebody might be moving into a piece, so a couple of pieces over there. More of downtown Fitchburg. There's the Sonentier Bank building, and only the bank is in there. The rest of it is entirely vacant, and the place is really starting to look like crap on the front. The metal architecture is almost completely rusted out. It looks horrible. Stairs. Nice. Have to hit again more of this beautiful paintwork. I mean, come on, Mike. You spent tens of thousands to fix the place, and then you don't paint it so that it looks good. And on top of that, as we've seen, with no guardrail here, on top of that, we've seen that this was not even properly done, because it still leaks. And they fail miserably at what they were trying to do. And then they don't spend a little extra time repainting this. Come on. This door sticks. It doesn't even shut all the way. Lovely right there. Trying not to break anything extra. There's the brick. I know that's just a veneer, but it's not trying to do anything. Alright, let's get a view from this side. This used to be a GE turbine plant. They used to build big turbine plants, and even, I think, jet engine motors, I believe. I mean, the only thing that looks really good here are these poles. I think that's the only thing they've ever painted in this place since they literally opened. What's that on the roof? Oh, I thought they put a cone there. Wouldn't surprise me. Anyway, over there used to be a 4-story office building. There's videos of me riding the elevator geeks, me riding the Otis elevator that was modded by Payne, and it acted a lot like a Westinghouse. And here's the stairwell and the elevator bank. Completely separate. Thing is, nothing tells you that this is the stairwell. This door works. So you got the railing there. And I've got the beautiful paint job here. Oh yes. You would think we're exploring an abandoned building, but we're not. This is a functioning municipal garage. Alright, that works. Let's see how this works. It looks like it might have been fixed up. This is definitely a patch job. I will give them tons of credit. That looks like it's done very well, except, oops, it was wet. We shouldn't have stepped on it yet. Let's see how this door works. Yeah. I have to say, they fixed the door. If you remember, it didn't shut, which it's closed, but building's settled. But it only opened to about here. It scrapes a little bit on the bottom, but not bad. Again, more of this beautiful paint job. I can only imagine that this will be a thing of beauty. At least it sounds good. Here it is. They replaced that a while ago. Nice and beautiful. This has not been cleaned up at all. It looks like you're going to get a disease from it if you touch it. And you don't have a phone in here, which is great. Yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come back up and do this a bit later because I forgot to put my phone in my pocket. Second level. I must have missed this on the tour, but look at that. Not only are all the metal pieces coming off, the stairs are completely cracked. This landing looks pretty good. How did I miss this? As well as that. You would swear this was an abandoned building, but it's not. Alright, time to get the phone. Alright, I'm back up here. How did I miss this? Ooh, looky. We can put our foot in here. Nice. Even down there. Ooh, the safety is amazing. Yeah, this garage definitely wins the Major Taylor Award. Except Worcester's trying to fix it. Well, to a degree. I always wondered how this worked. When you get to the very top of a parking garage, and it's completely full to the last spaces, and you got people behind you, how do you turn around? Random pillar that probably would have had a light on it. Anyway, we're back here at the elevator. Apparently the elevator parks itself, so it left. They never reattach the chain, which you're supposed to do. Especially here in New England. Now I have my phone, because I don't trust this thing. Especially since there's no phone. Mirror death trap. Let's just let it go on its own. Apparently this is the idle mode. Apparently someone actually needed it. Interesting. Okay, so I guess we do have to press the 1. Or we move on our own. And summoned. Oh, it just parks. Let's go to roof. very quick to level. To be fair, this is it is cold, so it probably runs a little crappy. 100 feet a minute, 3,500 pounds, and overdue for inspection. No surprise. There is an idle mode. Funny, you can't see throughout. Yeah, there you can. Any moment now. You don't have to push a button, it'll go. We go before it shuts. Yeah, we just gotta get all this quality in, you know? At least I got rid of the tiles. They could have cleaned this up. I mean, how hard could that have been? And I've got these doors that look just wonderful. And here we are. Looking at the wonderful damage done to this fence yet again. And there it goes. That's her cue. And let's look at this wonderful little thing here. Yeah, number that actually is fully legible. And then of course we gotta push this here red button to demagnetize that magnet up there. Once it makes contact, unless you're Hulk Hogan, you can't open that. Video cameras in use. Exactly. And I've never seen this office occupied ever. There's the bathroom, which is probably the only thing that's in decent shape here. Anyway, I've never noticed these were reserved spots here, but I'm safe where I'm parked. Anyway, that's the Putnam Street Garage. They renovated the place so it won't leak, only that we saw that they failed. And they couldn't have spent some money repainting some of this. I mean, that's probably a dirt cheap thing they could have done. Anyway, this garage does win the Major Taylor Award, but unlike the Major Taylor Garage, at least Worcester's trying to some degree. George F551 saying, hope you enjoyed and have a good one.